Okay. We are live. We are live. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live. And this morning on the Huddle community, I have a few questions for you. Are you seeking to grow on YouTube? Are you looking to have better live streams? Are you looking to close out 2022 strong? Well, this morning on the Huddle, we are going to have our first live stream community takeover. That's right. You're coming on the show this morning. You're setting the agenda of what we're going to be talking about. And so do a favor, grab yourself a cup of coffee, huddle up. It's time for the first stream community takeover. Praise the Lord, everyone. Welcome to the Huddle. I'm your host, Walter Strong. If you're new here and you want to broaden your reach, your impact, and income through online video, we welcome you to the show. We welcome you to the first live stream community takeover. And so we are excited this morning as we launch this new community takeover where you, the audience, come on the show and we talk about some topics that I think is all important to us all. And so we're going to get into it. And so if you're joining me in the chat this morning, if you are a part of Team Live, do me a favor, let me know in the chat where you're watching me from. And if you are a part of that great crew online, Team Replay, do me a favor in the comment section, give me a hashtag, Team Replay. But I see already in the comments in the chat section, oh yeah, we got Tech Troublemaker in the house this morning. Good morning, sir. We got our dear sister Florence from Equip Institute, the live stream diva who will teach you on productivity. And those of you in the community who are just getting the notification, let me know in the chat where you're watching us from and where we can acknowledge you. And so let's get started on how this live stream community takeover is going to talk about. We're going to talk about a couple of things here in this community takeover, but for the most part, on these different subjects, you're going to be driving the bus. So we're going to have you come on for about 10 to 15 minutes. We want to give an opportunity for each community, Huddle community person to come on. So if you're joining us on Team Live and you want to be able to come on the air, we only ask that you have good lighting, good audio, and some good camera presence so we can bring you on. So we get started here. So the first thing that we're going to definitely cover in this community takeover is YouTube accomplishments. I want you to think about your YouTube accomplishments for 2023. Believe it or not, good folks, there's only 21 days left for this month. And then next thing you know, we're going to be singing Happy New Year's. Isn't it amazing? But I want you to think about your YouTube accomplishments, the goals that you set out for 2022, and goals that were specific, measurable, obtainable, realistic, and you had a timetable before. What were some of those goals you accomplished? Well, certainly one of my goals for 2022 was definitely getting more exposure and visibility for my channel. And I believe I've accomplished that in a small way, because as I looked at some of my top 10 performing live streaming interviews that we did this last year, we had over 3,500 during one live stream during Black History Month for Black Men of Excellence, where we had JP High Tech from Perfect Zone Productions, and we talked about the importance of having confidence on camera. So that's definitely a replay you want to check out for sure on the channel. But there was over 3,500 people that watched it. And I remember when I started seeing the numbers ticking up. I said, is something wrong here? Is something wrong with the ticker during the live stream? I seen over 100 people live, and I said, wait a minute, something's wrong here. StreamYard's having some technical issues. There can't be that many people watching the show. But it was. And then I watched the replay, and I mean, we had people from India, we had people from Ghana, we had people from South America. Man, that live stream show through JP High Tech's gracious connections, and him exposing the show through his podcast and through Roku TV and other platforms that he had. I was truly appreciative, and so we accomplished another great live stream that has broken over 1,000 views in replay views, is the one we had with Dr. Elo with repurposing your content. And then the another one was sharing your passion with our dear auntie Denise Jordan from This and That, which has recently broken over 1,000. On top of those accomplishments, we launched we launched the Huddle community this year, and having an intimate group of creators coming on every other week, and we just come together and we just share with one another our successes, our struggles, some of our ideas and everything. And that intimate group has really formed into truly a top niche creators community. And it's by invitation only. We're not opening it to everyone, but some of our criteria is, you're a person who's consistently in the live streams. You're engaging in the live streams, not just with me, but you're engaging with the community, and the community is embracing you as well. You're engaging on some of the content, and then you're live streaming, or you're uploading videos yourself, and so we can communicate and interact with you. And so, some of the feedback that we've been getting from some of the community members is that, hey, it's a place where, as content creators, we can come and be transparent. We can come and share our ideas, and not feel threatened by anyone. But most importantly, one community member said to me that he feels safe. He feels safe when he joins the community hangout that we do every other Saturday. And I mean, we have community members that have over 55,000 subscribers, to individuals that's thriving and getting their first 1,000. And so we are able to come together and learn from one another and bring out the best of one another. And so that's been a great accomplishment in the hangout. And then thirdly, yes, we came late to the party on shorts, but now seeing some short-term success with shorts. I kind of looked at the shorts that I've been doing, and initially when I did these shorts, now these shorts didn't have any captions to them. They didn't have any music in them. They didn't have any special effects in them. But we've gained about over 15 subscribers on the on just this coming late to the party on shorts. We came real late. And so seeing that, and so now some of our new shorts that we're putting on, we're making sure that we're putting captions on them. We're making sure we got music in them, when we're working on the special effects. And so we're going to see over the next 30 to 60 days on how those turn out. And so definitely in 2023, we're going to still be live streaming for sure, but now we definitely have to add short form content as a part of our live stream strategy, our content create strategy. So, as those of you who are watching me on Team Live, as you kind of evaluate your channel for the end of the year review, look at in terms of how much short form content do you have on your platform. I keep an open mind. You may say, well, I don't want to do short form content, but look at how YouTube is repositioning our YouTube pages. If you do shorts, there's a category for shorts. If you do live stream, there's a category for live stream. If you do uploaded videos, there's a category for uploaded videos. On top of that, they're reinforcing the playlist. Added to that, in each of the categories, they have what's recent and they have what's most popular. And so if you go to my live streams, they'll show you my recent live streams, but then they're going to show you my most popular ones as well. And the same thing for shorts. And so short form content is definitely something we have to look at. So when we bring you on, get your accomplishments ready. The next thing that we're going to talk about is YouTube opportunities, not just opportunities, but missed opportunities. And so I want you to think about the missed opportunities that you can honestly say, man, I missed it on that one. I really should have came to the party a lot sooner. And I'll be the first to raise both hands when it comes to shorts. And now part of the reason why I missed the opportunity on shorts is because I was lacking a lot of clarity and knowledge on how I could tie shorts into my live streams and be able to make short form live shorts that tie into the live stream, because there was a lot of uncertainty about how shorts connected with long form content first. And so because I'm hearing this from the Nick Nimmons, I'm hearing this from the Sean Cannells, I'm hearing this from the Roberto Blakes, it made me hesitant to want to start doing shorts. And then once I started, listening to Nick Nimmin on his YouTube news that he does every Friday, and he shared that the recent changes that YouTube did with their shorts to be able to connect the shorts to the long form content, or just horizontal content, then it said, okay, now I see the connection and how I can make this work. But in saying all that, it was a missed opportunity for me, because when I look at here, it's December 10th, and I started out with, a little over 200 subscribers in January. And so I'm just now really starting to see the subscribers count grow from the shorts. I'm seeing some subscribers on the live streams, but mainly from the shorts. It's because I've just recently started doing. So that was a missed opportunity for me. It was a learning opportunity, but it was a missed opportunity. A second missed opportunity I would submit to you, community, and I'm putting myself out first. So if you want to share your missed opportunities, I welcome. If you say, well, Walter, let's skip that, that's fine too. But I'm going to put myself first in front of the camera and share. Being able to incorporate uploaded videos more. Because I got into a groove in doing live stream. I just completely went away from uploaded videos. And as a result, where the missed opportunity was, now that YouTube is putting more emphasis on playlists, a lot of my playlists are my live stream shows. And I had to really think about this. If I am a new person coming to Tech Troublemakers show, or Sister Florence Institute show, and their entire playlist are live streams, would I be willing to sit down and watch 5 different live streams that average anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes or up to an hour? And I had to say no, because I don't have that amount of time to dedicate to do that. And so I said, the missed opportunity was the playlist should have been anywhere between 1 to 3 minute videos, uploaded videos. So what you're going to see in 2023, as we redo our playlist, they're going to be shorter videos between 1 to 3 minutes. And I got this light bulb aha moment from Adobe Under 5, our Master Chief's editor, when I started seeing him doing his videos. And he said he was trying to find videos that could address a pain point in his life in just less than 1 minutes. And he started creating content like that. And it said to me, yeah, you're right, because sometimes we don't have the amount of time. But if you put a playlist together that address a pain point in a person's life between 1 to 3 minutes, a playlist like that, they will watch. But if a playlist has anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, no, they're not going to do it. as much as they love you as a creator, time doesn't permit a person to do 5 hours of binging. Now, unless they're a person who's, don't have any family commitments and a lot of hardcore job commitments, okay, maybe, or if they're gonna pick a day and binge like they do on Netflix or Disney or Hulu, not a lot of people are binging content like that because the pandemic has transitioned us back to work. The pandemic has transitioned us to hybrid and remote work. And so it doesn't afford us the opportunity. So the short form content between 1 to 3 minutes has been a missed opportunity for me, which we're going to address in 2023. Before I move on to the next two things that we're going to cover, the chat is simply just hopping and jumping. Oh my goodness, we got some new people here as well, and so let's just give a shout out to, we know who he is, but he's a man who wears many hats. Our chief editor from Da Vinci under five. Good morning, sir. And then we got the Mamba mentality of content creation, Mr. James Hicks in the house this morning. Good morning, sir. Good morning. And then, of course, we have our dear auntie from this and that. We have also Real Chicago in the house. So many. Oh, the chat is definitely jumping. Our dear sister Equip Institute says, let's get over to this comment. So before we can get back over, because we'll cover this real quick so we can bring the community over onto the platform. She says, you are surely teaching us to be able to for about transparency this morning. I don't have an organ sound effect, so we'll definitely work on it to get that on the next time. So let's get over to our next points, and then we're going to get the community on, because this is the community takeover. Point number 3 in this community takeover we're going to cover: YouTube struggles. If you want the opportunity to share your YouTube struggle on here this morning, we're going to cover YouTube struggles. And one particular struggle, being able, for me, that has been a struggle, as I kind of looked at some repurposed content that I worked on and had worked on this past year. Being able to do live streams, get to the point, and then being able to repurpose it so that way it doesn't have a lot of extra stuff in it. I'm the type of person, I'll be honest, I like to add a lot of extra fluff to it. But from the replay aspect, it hurts it. That a lot of that fluff hurts the replay. And it hurts it from the standpoint a person watches, I see the replay numbers, but the retention and the watch time suffers. And so that has been an area of struggle for me. And so when you come on this morning during the community takeover, we want to share about our struggles and how we can improve. And so for my area of improvement for 2023 is to get rid of a lot of the fluff, get rid of a lot of the fat, and get to the point of the matter, and then have that part repurposed so that it would help the retention and watch time of the video. And then finally, we're going to cover goals for 2023. And so, just to summarize goals for 2023, we're going to be doing more short form content. We're going to be doing our live stream shows. Initially we were doing live streams every Wednesday and Saturday, but we've pivoted now to understand we need to be doing some shorts. We need to be doing some uploaded videos, 1 to 3 minutes. We're going to be working on the playlist. These are our upcoming goals for 2023. And so that's the format here for the community takeover. That's the format. So if you have received a link from us to bring you on, now is the time for you to be able to pop into the studio, so we can bring you on one at a time. And then once I get my first 2 to 3 people on, if we have some additional individuals, sorry about that audio distance there, um, we will bring you on. And so um, now is the time for you to click that link to come on. If you can join us here on the community takeover, as I'm waiting for the first person to come on, I see the legend, the myth, the legend in the chat. And so the chat is just jumping. It's jumping. My man, all the way from London, Mr. Ash Bowen. So give me a favor. Let me a favor here. Let me swell over here to the next hunter. Let's join. So we're going to get them in a minute. Let me put this link. Oh, the link is that. And so our first contestant from Omega Village, the only Mr. Roy Richardson in the house. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Make sure it has my audio. Am I running hot yet? There we go. Cool. I think I'm working.
Yeah, he working. There we go.
All right.
There we go. Good morning, sir. How we doing?
I'm doing great, but you're doing even better, I see. So I'm excited.
Great. So, sir, we got you on. We're going to get this community takeover started because I already see some people lining up in the community. So let's talk about your YouTube accomplishments. That some of your YouTube accomplishments that you were able to
let's see.
Accomplish for 2023.
I think the big one is I finally sort of figured out what my niche is, and so that's probably my biggest one. So I seem to be locked in on content creation, but more importantly, content creators. And my content creator meetups have been going really well, and so I'm really enjoying doing those shows. There have been a lot of views on those, so I'm going to keep that going. I'm doing an international edition in January, and I'm doing a gamers edition in February, so I'm kind of already gathering up my guests. So and then consistency. I just said I'm gonna, no matter what, I'm gonna go live every Tuesday night every week, and I have consistently kept that going since April of 2021. So I feel really good about that. So that's a big accomplishment. I had nearly 34,000 views this year. I'm happy about that. I'm literally like 17 away from hitting 500 subscribers. So I haven't been pushing real hard on that, but I am excited about that moving forward. So missed opportunities. I can't get into. I can't seem to get into shorts. I'm gonna have to. I know I have to, but it's harder work for me to do shorts than it is to do long form, and I don't know why. Either maybe I'm just too verbose, maybe I talk too much. But I mean, how do you grab somebody's attention really quick?
Yeah, I think we both struggle with that one.
Yeah, how do I give them 30 to 60 seconds of content they want to watch? And then, just the editing parameters as well. You ideally want the video to start and stop at the same place so it loops, so they keep accidentally watching it over and over again, so you get more views out of that. So, and thumbnails are finally really coming to shorts, so that's going to be another part of that mix as well. So those are the big ones. But I'm really excited about 2023. I'm already doing a lot of steps to ramp up
what
for
would
that.
You say would
hit me? I'm having some latency. I'm not sure if it's me
what
or
would you say would be one miss? Yeah, I am. I think it's me. Because I've been on the in the chat with StreamYard, so it may be on my end. So I do apologize. What would you say has been a missed opportunity and a struggle for you this year?
My day job and obligations have been challenging me a lot, and so I haven't had time to devote to my YouTube channel at the level I wanted to. So it's a disappointment, but I have to think what's more important, and my YouTube journey is important to me, but it's not more important than my family or my faith or my work. So I'm balancing that. God's trying to tell me something, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to stick with what He's trying to tell me. So
Mm-hmm. No, and you know what? Sometimes struggles and challenges have a way of also getting our attention more, and not so much
definitely,
listen to our voice in trying to do things for him instead of doing things from him. Man, I
yeah,
got to get an organ sound effect on that one for sure. So I'm with you.
yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you. What would be these goals for 2023 for you?
So my goals for 2023 are to continue to make videos that my community gets value from. Monetize once I hit 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. That's not a priority, but I think I'll make that goal in 2023. I don't see any reason I won't. I also plan to create online courses. So
Hmm.
the rumor mills say that YouTube is going to make it possible for creators to host online courses. And I've wanted to do an online course for some time, and it just makes sense to me to
Hmm.
do the YouTube platform since I'm comfortable there. So I am ramping up to do online courses that when that opportunity comes, I can post. Gonna start putting out shorts, and I'm gonna do some more development of my merch. I also plan to start a second channel, topic to be announced later. And also, I'm probably going to
Hmm.
incorporate, I'm going to do an LLC for my efforts so that all this money I spend on this hobby, I can turn into a business. So I'm going to have to go talk to James Hicks
There
and
you
learn
go.
his
Oh,
path. So that's me. That's my plan for next year, which I'm already starting this year.
all right. Well, hey, Tech, I appreciate you coming on, being a part of the first kickoff community takeover. I got the idea from you, man, but I just had to call it something different.
It's all
Had to
good,
call it
man. Yeah.
something different because I
Uh,
mean yours is taking off. So I said,
I'm just lucky I've had some really
"Go ahead,
great
I'm
guests.
sorry."
That's all it is. It's the guests. It's definitely not me. So people are coming to see them, and that really makes it worthwhile. So,
Okay. All right, sir. We got to get our next person on. Thank you for coming on. And continue to enjoy the stream and pop some wisdom in the chat for us.
all right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
All right. All right. And so, hey, if you're getting great value out of this first annual kickoff live stream community takeover, do me a favor, smash the like button, click the thumbs up, share this on your favorite social media platform. And yes, if you're just joining us on the live stream community takeover and you haven't subscribed to the channel, click the alert notification button, click that subscribe button as well. All right, we're going to get on to our next community person. She is a jewel to the community. Our dear auntie, Denise Jordan. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning,
How
Walter,
we
and to
doing? Can
the
you hear?
community and also anyone that's watching. It's good to be here.
Great. Glad to have you here. I want to give a shout out to my good man, the official. Man, I think you need to change that official to the original Ken in the house this morning. Good morning, sir. So, Auntie, what have been one or two YouTube accomplishments for you this year?
Oh, so when I look at my YouTube accomplishments, one of the big goals I set for myself was to hit 50,000 subscribers in 2022. Actually, I wanted to hit 75, but it really wasn't possible. But I did hit 50. And now I've got 58 and I'm on my way to 60. So it's like once I hit 50, things started moving a little faster. So I am really, really pleased with that. And then the other big thing that I had been trying to get done for the last 2 years was my Thanksgiving marathon, where I did one of the things that Sean
Mhm.
Cannell and you suggested, which is repurposing videos.
Mm.
So I took like I think it was either 6 or 8 of my prime Thanksgiving videos where I was cooking particular things and put them in one video. I tweaked them. I cut out the fluff and just, like I'm cooking the turkey and then I'm cooking the mashed potatoes and then I'm cooking the dressing. And so people could just stay on that one video and see everything. And it really worked out well. And I had been wanting to get that done for a couple of years, and I got it done this year. And that's one that will be evergreen. So I'm really pleased with that.
Great, great, great. What would you say has been one or two YouTube missed opportunities for you?
You know what? I would have to say shorts and now also YouTube stories. Those have been my missed opportunities because I just didn't feel like I could accomplish one other thing. And sometimes, when you start to hit a certain category in your age, multitasking is not as easy as it once was. So it was like, okay, I can't do this and I can't do that.
Right,
So,
right.
but
But darling, you look so young and lovely. So
well, thank
I
you.
think it suits you.
But when Ash talked about how to just cut it up into different little clips to make that short, that was a game changer because I was able to do that. So I am making YouTube shorts, and my goal is to do at least 3 shorts a week. Haven't got there yet, but that's my goal, is to do 3 shorts a week. And I see definite improvements in subscriber growth every time I do one, and people seem to like it. So that's probably one
Mhm, mhm.
YouTube missed opportunity. And the repurposing the live stream, I've got 2 years worth of live streams. I've only repurposed 2.
Mhm. Okay.
So
Well, hey, at least we're in the game. We're in
yes.
the game, and we're not just putting live streams out like an assembly line and having all these cars sitting in the parking lot, and they're not being even put on the show floor for someone to test and to look at them. So we're making progress. And so, what would you say has been a YouTube struggle for you?
A YouTube struggle was consistency, just being consistent and making sure that, I have a video up every Monday. I don't do that. I get a video up every week, but sometimes it might be Tuesday, sometimes it might be Thursday or Friday. So that's been a real
Mhm,
struggle, is being consistent. I do have a weekly show that I do on Wednesday. I am consistent with that because it's like Wednesday at 7:45, people expect me
mhm,
to be there or I'm not. But as far as the videos, that
mhm,
has been a real
mhm,
struggle. And I am trying to work to do that. That's one of my goals, is to try to do that. But just being consistent. And I think also finding my niche was a huge struggle. But when I finally figured it
mhm,
out, it did ease things up because now I know what to make. And even within my niche, sometimes it's a struggle figuring out, well, what should I make this week? Because sometimes, I don't know,
mhm,
like
mhm,
I do a lot of homemaking and home keeping videos, and I think, okay, I've washed dishes so many times. Excuse me. They've
mhm,
seen me unload the
mhm,
dishwasher. They've seen me do this. But what I realize is that it's important to see that continuity, that consistency, and to see how I do it in my house
mhm.
and in my humble abode. So I finally realized that, whereas I saw that as a challenge, it was really a plus.
Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Definitely. And like you said, the consistency from one video to the next, that can be a challenge.
Mhm.
Definitely. I saw that even with live streaming. I said to myself, you can only, from a beginner and to an intermediate and an advanced level, you can only cover so much from different things from an angle. And so, but those struggles basically, I think, stretch us. It helps to stretch us.
Mhm.
And so, in transitioning for goals for 2023, what would be some of your goals for 2023?
Well, one of the goals that I have is to be consistent in setting my editorial calendar. I think I won't be so scattered if I have my editorial calendar for the first quarter done, or at least for the first month and the
Mhm,
first quarter, and then at least begin to plot some things on the calendar for the second quarter. That would be huge. So That's going to be another one. And then being consistent with Instagram and YouTube Shorts. One of my friends who is like huge on YouTube has a YouTube mentor assigned by YouTube. And one of the things that her mentor advised was that she needs to be posting on community tab every day or at least 3 times a week, YouTube Shorts at least 3 times a week, and videos twice a week. Well, she's like, look, I can't do all that, but her
Right,
sharing
right.
that with me lets me know that I need to be doing some of that. So my goal is to do
Hmm.
YouTube Shorts at least twice a week, if not 3 times a week, community tab posts daily, and then a weekly upload video, my weekly show, and then at least my homemaker's journal at least once every 3 to 4 weeks, because my people really like that homemaker's journal. So I
Mm,
get philosophical in that piece.
okay.
So those are my goals.
Okay. Well, hey, we are so excited for what we're accomplishing and what God has for you in 2023. And just from the bottom of
Wow.
my heart, thank you so much for being a part of the Huddle community. You you
You're
you
quite
add
welcome.
so
I'm
much
glad to be
wisdom and
invited.
grace and elegance.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna let you get back into the community. And thanks for joining us. Hey, if you are getting great value out of this first annual live stream community takeover, that's right, you're the community. You are driving the bus this morning. Do me a favor, smash the like button, click the thumbs up, share this on your favorite social media platform, and yes, hit that subscribe button if you have not hit the subscribe. Hey, Original Ken, if you had a camera, if you got a mic, even if you got a phone, sir, I'll pop the link back in again in the chat. I would love to have you on the community takeover, but we're going to bring on our next community member. She is truly, truly a gem to the community. Miss Florence from Equip Institute. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Can you hear
Mr.
me?
Strong. Can you hear me?
Good morning.
Are we doing this again?
Yes, we can. We can. No, we just
Okay,
going as
my
we go. I'm
microphone keeps
going through the
changing.
little
There we
technical
go.
difficult.
There we go.
You good?
We're back. Yep.
All right, we're back. I know I'm
So
having a couple of technical difficulties on my end, but we're gonna push through it.
I was saying good morning, Mr. Strong. Y'all know who know I will often revert to that because of my level of respect for this gentleman. So thank you for having me, and as you see, I'm still in learning mode.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
So,
yep.
Florence, what would be your YouTube accomplishments thus far?
I really have two. The first one is I started putting material out and I started live streaming. And I started because you gently, kindly, but persistently, along with the rest of the Huddle community, pushed me to do what I said I wanted to do, to take that final step and get over the threshold. So that's really my primary accomplishment. And the second one is for me finding and being welcomed into the Huddle community so that I have a group of people who are willing to be patient with me, to support me, to give me ideas, to
Okay.
look up to and learn from. That's those are really my accomplishments that I can say. I'm not going to talk now. I'm brand new. I started doing this in October, and by 2023, this time,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be talking numbers, but right now it's getting comfortable.
You have some tech. There we go.
You're going in and out, but it's okay. I did get your other questions, so I'll just
Okay,
talk
so
about missed
we're going to
opportunities.
we're going to take Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
My missed opportunities is not getting started earlier with that, and that's the big one. I have not started doing a lot of the more advanced, the shorts, the uploaded videos, and those things that will come in 2023. So those are part of my 2023 goals. But it was really the big miss was just not starting earlier. As I've shared with you all and others in the Huddle community, that I've got the message. What I'm talking about is material that I've been teaching for many years offline, off of a live platform. So the material and information is baked in. It's just hopping out here with my missed opportunity.
And what would you say has been a struggle for you?
You just witnessed. I keep muting myself. Can't figure out how to get my mic working.
No, it's okay.
So, but really, it's just paying attention to those small details that make a difference, and it's really being. Even today, I went through and thought I had paid attention to everything, and just realized that the sound had flipped the microphone on me and didn't see that it had changed. But that'll get better, and I know that it will come. I'm accustomed to walking through storms, and so it doesn't bother me. It doesn't deter me, and it just means keep tweaking, keep getting better, keep learning the details, and don't get fazed by it. Still enjoy it and still be a blessing to someone, because if there's one person that I can bless and help, that's good enough.
Definitely just one. It starts with one. 2023 goals for Equip Institute.
Really get the channel growing. I haven't set an exact number. I've been praying about what that growth number will be for 2023. But begin to do shorts and upload a video, and then learn how to do a small amount of editing. So we've got a master editor in the community, so I'll be tapping him to learn the skill of editing, so that I can repurpose some of the content that I've already produced, and some that's already mapped into my content calendar going into 2023.
Okay, great. Well, again, we are truly appreciative of you being a part of the Huddle community. You serve to me as the example of that one that's always listening, who's always participating, but just needs the encouragement just to be nudged to hit record and to go live.
Yep. So thank you so much. And I said it before, I will be forever grateful. And I don't take any of the time that you share with all of this community for granted. It is precious. And as I say, time is the most precious resource we have. It is the sole non-renewable resource that we have. Treat it wisely.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Florence. We'll let you continue to be the community chat. All right.
Thank you.
Boom. And so we have another person coming on this morning. Man, hey, if you're getting great value out of this first live stream community takeover, get your hands up. Get the hands up. Punch that like button. Smash it. Hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. Share this on your favorite social media platform and subscribe for me. So we got another person we're going to bring on to the community takeover. Let's get over there. Boom. Who is that there? Oh yeah. We got us a surprise treat this morning. He is definitely a true friend of the Huddle, the one, the original OG, Ken, the content coach. Good morning, sir.
I don't know about that. I appreciate it. I'm honored to be on your platform, sir. It's good to see you, Walter. It's good to see you.
Yes, sir. Missed you, man. Missed you. I know I got this format, but let me just squeeze this in. How has the transition and the move been for you and the family?
It's been a challenging couple of months for sure. Some things happened we didn't plan on happening. The move went well. We sold our house. We moved. We bought the house in Wisconsin. We got moved in, and then 4 days later, the kitchen caught on fire. So it's been a challenge. And then my whole family came down with COVID about 3 weeks later. But we're on the tail end of that, recovering, and everything's up from here, right? There's
Yes,
always
sir.
there's
Yes,
always a
sir.
brighter side. So we're in a rental house. Life's good. Everything's
Mhm.
good.
Good, man. Hey, man, I'm always here, man. Even just to pick up the phone and just to have a word of prayer together. You know, man, I'm just a call away. So let me know. Let me know YouTube accomplishments in 2023 for the. You need to change that name, man. Official Ken, the original Ken. Oh, gee, what's been
So,
the key accomplishments for
you
you?
know, it's funny. I can't change the name now because a good friend of mine, after I started this channel,
Mhm.
he changed his name on YouTube to the unofficial Ken. His name's Ken also. Um,
Okay.
Good friend of mine. But when I first saw the name in a chat, I thought it was a troll or something. I was like, who is this? And then I saw the picture.
Mhm.
So now he's the unofficial Ken. I can't change my name.
Oh, okay. All right. All right then. Okay. All right.
But
All right.
Denise, thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's and yeah, Adobe Go Pack Go, absolutely. It's things always get better, right? There's always a bright side to everything. The bright side to the kitchen fires that we were going to over the next 4 or 5 years, we were gonna do all kinds of stuff to the new house. We're gonna paint walls, replace floors,
Mhm.
countertops. My wife wanted white cabinets, you know, all
Mhm.
that. Smoke damage, you know, the fire was small, the house wasn't destroyed, but
Okay.
smoke damage got the whole first floor. So
Mhm.
the entire house is being gutted and remodeled for $1,000 deductible. So I'll take it.
All right now.
And
Hey.
of course, most importantly, everybody's safe. They got out
Yes.
fine. You know, the fire was contained, but it still stunk after 4 days of living in this new house.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um,
Definitely.
but as far as YouTube goes, I mean, YouTube accomplishments, you know, the first half of 2022 was great. I had started the second channel,
Mhm.
um, grew it. Things went great with that channel. You know, that channel's kind of, I'm no longer doing that channel. So I'll say accomplishments was doing that, but really figuring out over this break of the last, you know, 4 or 5 months of really finding a new passion that I'm into, and that's true crime. So that's the new channel.
Mhm.
So I would say my biggest accomplishment is actually finding that niche that I'm truly, truly passionate about. I was passionate about the content coaching stuff, and I still help people.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
but you know, it when you find a topic that you really love so much that you can just start talking about it and create content, I don't know. To me, that's an accomplishment.
Yes.
I've always loved
Mhm.
true crime. I never thought about making a channel out of it until I started talking about a case that was happening here close to home. And
Mhm.
it's like, you know what? I really love talking about this stuff. So I would say that's probably the accomplishment is finding that.
Great. No, that's great wisdom. Definitely. What would you say? And I guess this would probably tie into what you were saying, finding your niche and what you're truly passionate about. Has been one or two missed opportunities that you saw in 2022?
So missed opportunities, I would say, is not having things set up because we were in such a transition period.
Mhm.
You know, wanting to go live and talk about things, you know, wanting to create a video about something that I saw, but because things were in boxes and we were transitioning and, you know, after the fire, we were between a couple of hotels before State Farm put us in this rental house. So, just not being able to, plus, you know, the move is so busy. I mean, we,
Mhm.
I, I have not had much of a presence on YouTube for the last several months. So, but that's okay.
Mhm.
You mentioned in the chat, you know, if I want to pop in, you send the link, and I just got my live stream equipment set up 4 days ago. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm back, man. I'm back.
All right now, man. Hey, I can watch me some SmackDown, the Bloodline, and, and some real official original Ken.
There you go.
You can't go wrong with
There
that.
you go.
What has been a struggle of 2022 for you as a content creator?
Time,
Mm,
honestly, time, especially the last half. Again, with everything that we've had going on, just finding time to be able to create content. Somebody, um, it was your last. It was Roy, and then I think Denise mentioned it also. But you know, talking about short form content.
mhm,
Short form has quickly become a favorite type of content of mine because you can take your phone quickly wherever you are, make a video, do
mhm,
some quick editing, whatever, or don't even edit because it's short form. It's just a different way of thinking and a different audience the way they watch videos. So, um, you know, I've kind of found even more of a love for short form, but yeah, I would definitely say time and just not having the accessibility to things to make, you know, all the content that I would like to make.
mhm. Definitely, definitely. And then if you suffer from perfectionism, that dreaded syndrome of perfectionism, like me, I'm like, okay, I'll do a short form, but I don't have any captions. I don't have any special effects. No, man, could just quit being all complicated. Just throw the darn thing up there.
You're preaching to me, sir. You're preaching to me.
Definitely. What are some goals for 2023 for the official Ken or the new true crime YouTube channel?
Yeah, so it's to get the channel going. The channel, it has grown really well just from the few videos that I've put up so far. But just get the channel going, get back into live streaming. Got some live streams planned. Excited to get back into that. I'm actually, when I started watching your stream this morning, I was sitting here working on some stuff in Ecamm, getting some streams ready. So, but yeah, my goals are definitely just to get things going. I'm not super focused on numbers right now. And that's dangerous anyway. You never want to be solely focused on numbers ever, because you're just going to stress yourself out. Have fun with it. Set some reasonable goals for yourself, have fun. The numbers will definitely follow, So yeah, just to grow the channel and have fun with it.
Well, hey man, it is so glad to, first of all, to hear you and the family are safe. And you guys you got a roof over your head. The kids are safe and you're safe. The wife is safe. And just the added bonus is just to have you back on YouTube. At the end of the day, knowing that everyone's healthy and you got a roof over your head, that's a win-win there. And that's the win of the week right there for all of us, just to know you and the family are good. But to know that you're back now, oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I know I sound like Bart Scott but I can't wait for your shows, man. And make sure you put the link in the chat so we can all make sure we can subscribe and get the notifications when you get ready to go live. Just from one creator to the next, Ken, I truly appreciate your wisdom and just the short time we've been connected, and I continue to learn so much from you.
Same back to you, man. I appreciate you. I've always appreciated your positive influence, your positivity in general. I've loved getting to know you, and I'm honored to be on your platform this morning. And on everything else, yeah, God is good. We're taken care of, so things are good.
Good. All right, so I'm gonna let you go, and man, much success in 2023 for us both.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for the invite.
All right. God bless.
God bless.
All right, Huddle community. There we have the one, the only. I know it's special, Ken. I know it does, but I'm saying the original OJ of YouTube, Ken the Coach, content creator. Check out his new channel, True Crime Passions. He's gonna put the link. Hopefully the link is still up there. Is anyone else, Adobe Under 5, anyone else who wants to come on this is the community takeover. If you're just joining us, we're having the live stream first kickoff community takeover where you come on and you share with us your accomplishments in 2022. What has been your missed opportunities in 2022? What has been one or two struggles you have had in 2022? And what are your goals for 2023? Yeah, we normally we shut it down about 45 to 50 minutes, but we plan to be on for at least a good hour to an hour and 15 minutes. And so if you haven't had an opportunity to jump on the live stream community takeover, the link, I think I started, so it should still be there. And if not, I will pop it back up so that you can come on the community takeover live stream show and let's talk, community. Let's talk. I said this live stream show, I'm not going to get into putting a bunch of presentations together, and I said I'm gonna change it up. But yeah, I can see already that live stream from YouTube's perspective, unless you already have a bunch of subscribers already subscribed, they're pretty much letting us know as live streamers that the focus is short form content. So right now I've seen a shift in my views where I was averaging from a replay view standpoint of anywhere from 250 to about 500, that I'm basically getting to about 100. So I said, okay, fine. Sometimes you got to pivot, and I remember watching a great video, a TED Talk video about a gentleman who used to be And I'll tie this to content creation as we wait to see if anyone else wants to join and be a part of the community takeover. I watched a TED Talk video of a gentleman who had recently had graduated, and he had became a part of the New York district attorney's office, and he had became one of the top district attorneys in New York. And then he got involved from the Fed aspect of it, and he was really moving up in the law aspect of it, being a top district attorney. But then he, like Ken said, you can be doing something, and then you discover that it's not truly your true passion in life. And when he began to understand that he had a passion for the film and entertainment industry, primarily in helping actors to get into movies and to television shows, he began to really look into that. And then he relocated. He left his current profession, went over into California, Los Angeles, sleeping on the couch of a friend, and he immersed himself in the film and entertainment industry. And now he is working with some of the top named actors and actors that we know and watch on the big screen. And he was willing to pivot from the standpoint of what he was truly passionate about. And so you may be listening to me today, a part of Team Live, a part of Team Replay, or you're a part of Team Live and you're just an online listener this morning because you got a project going on, you're in the gym working out, or you just got us on, and I truly appreciate that. But if you are a person who's a content creator and you are creating content, but you are not truly passionate about what you're doing, 2022 to 2023 may be now the time for you to re-examine what you're truly passionate about. And because there's nothing more frustrating to be laying your head down at night and to create something and you're not really getting not the number standpoint. I'm not talking about the views and subscribers, but you're not truly getting the results and the true satisfaction from it. And so it may be time for you to pivot. It may be time, and part of the reason why I stick with live streaming and online content creation, and now more in 2023, you're going to see us talking more about LinkedIn. You're going to see us talking about Instagram. All of that ties in with broadening your reach, your impact, and income through online video. So you're going to see us branching out more, but sticking within or with the core values with our channel. And at the end of the day, when I look back on this in the next 3 years, if it's only 1,000 subscribers, fine. I'm cool with it. At least I know I did what I was passionate about. And, but the worst thing, like Ken said on one channel, he said, you get over 1,000 subscribers. Adobe Under 5 said the same thing. You get over 1,000 subscribers and you're making all this different content and you're confusing your viewers. You're making this, you're making that, you're making this, you're making that. And your viewers are confused about what you do. Most importantly, you're confused on what you're doing and you're lacking the passion. So, that's what this community takeover is about this morning. And we just want to come on and bring you on this morning to let you be the host. I'm just driving the bus despite all what little technical difficulties we've been having this morning. We pushed through it. We even, got in the chat with StreamYard this morning because for some strange reason, it keeps popping up. Though I'm hardwired, I'm having internet connections where I'm not stable, but I'm hardwired in. And so I'm going to look to pick up me a new router from my cable provider today because I found out I've had this router now for over 3 years. So I've been looking at every angle of this. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up me a brand new router. They say I have some of the top internet speeds, so that shouldn't be an issue for me. But I'm going to continue. And then I'm also looking at my laptop as well. This laptop is a Toshiba laptop. I've had this laptop for over 10 years. And so I'm just checking the boxes off one by one so that way we can have a quality live stream show that has great internet connection and flow to it. So we're just checking the boxes off, and we're just going to keep pushing through. We're going to keep pushing through. So, hey, if no one else is interested in coming on, we're at the 1 hour mark. I could push it for another 15 minutes, but I would definitely want to make this quality for you all. So I don't want to ramble. I don't just want to go on. But I do want to get in for wins of the week. And Ken kicked it off for us just to hear that him and his family are safe. They're in a good rental. The insurance companies provided them a good home for them to be in. And they're getting their home repaired and fixed. And so the desire to wanting to get the kitchen remodeled and the first floor remodeled, everything is now being done. So that's definitely a win for the week. Ken kicking off my win for the week was, my last 2 days at work. I'm still in the learning process on my new job of just learning everything, because I spent the last decade of working in fraud and risk management. Now I'm working in banking and fraud and deposit operations. So there's some similarities, but there's some big differences in what I'm doing. And the last Thursday and Friday, just the end of the day, to end it with a smile on my face, and I felt myself smiling. And I said, man, I haven't experienced this it's been a moment where I can find myself smiling, because the power of a smile can do so much for you. The power of a smile can do so much for another person. If you smile back at someone, they should reciprocate and give you a smile back. They may even say, who you smiling at? But when you give a smile, you should be able to get a smile back from someone. But it's something when sometimes life has a way of throwing curveballs at you, and it can cause you to lose your smile. And to be able to feel and experience and having my smile back, that's been a big win for me just these last 4. And because I got nervous. I was like, should I be smiling? Should I be happy? But it's okay. And I think we've all kind of went through some stuff from the pandemic, from a health standpoint, even in the pandemic from a financial standpoint. But to have your smile, don't let life cause you to miss on the opportunity of being able to smile. Even if so that's my win for the week. I would love to definitely get some of your wins for the week. We got some comments here before we wrap this up. So let's do that. Wins for the week. Adobe Under 5 says, boom. Well, LinkedIn works better than YouTube. Adobe, I'm seeing more content creators, as we talked last week. More content creators now are on LinkedIn, and you can just get on and create content. You're not focused about the numbers, like Ken said, about subscribers and views. You're just creating content on what you're passionate about. And so you are right, sir. Ken says, boom, boom, boom. For the record, don't buy boom, boom, GE profile. Okay, they fired and started. Okay, cool. Oh, State Farm. Gotcha. From an insurance standpoint, there you have it. Always smile. Yeah, you got to be able to keep your smile. Keep your smile in life. They say laughter, it brings good medicine. But to have your smile in life, despite how, especially when you have other people depending on you, and you set an example before your children, and to keep your smile, that it is so important. It is so important. Thank you, our dear sister Florence. This show couldn't have been awesome and great without all of you, the community. And so, as a show of hands virtually, Give me a hashtag community takeover if this is definitely you want to see us do in January. Hashtag community takeover. A show of hands, community takeover for January. I am broadcasting colorist. Boom. Okay, cool. Show of hands, hashtag community takeover. As we're waiting for that, I do see another win of the week. So the chat is hopping. Oh, yes, there we go. Win of the week for our good man Adobe Under 5. It has been successfully closing on my contract. Oh, yes. Contract for Nordstrom's and several other commercials. That's what we're talking about. See, the simple fact that we're going to have ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN all knocking on the door for our good man Adobe Under 5 is what it's all about. Yeah, okay. Hashtag community takeover, Ken says. So we're going to do this again in January. We're just going to, have that time where we can all come together as a community and just get together and chat and encourage one another. Because I realize if you are an island to yourself, if you are living on the island of isolation, it's not a good island to be on. Roman Reigns says the island of relevance, but I would say the one island you don't want to be on is the island of isolation. As a content creator, you want to be on a community, a platform that has a community where we can all bring out the best of one another, help each other get to the next level. And that's what it's all about. Hey, if you've gotten great value out of this live stream community takeover, if you haven't done so, hit that like button for me, click that thumbs up, share on your favorite social media platform, and subscribe to the channel. Click that alert notification button. So we're going to go ahead and bring this community takeover to a close and close out this huddle. But before we do that, let me just go ahead and cue a few things. Boom. And again, I want to thank everyone in the community. I don't want to start naming names. I may miss someone. And those of you who have been watching on Team Replay, if you're just joining, you got to watch the replay of this one. There was so much being said this morning from Roy, Tech Troublemaker, from our auntie Denise Jordan, from This and That, for our dear sister Florence, and the OG, the original kid, is back in the house. There's so much, so you got to check out the replay and leave us a comment, your thoughts. Let us know your accomplishments. Let us know the missed opportunities you've missed, and the struggles and the goals for 2023 in the comment section. And so as we close out, we're going to close out by saying, many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that will prevail in your life. Make a quality decision today to let God's purpose prevail in your life. We will see you next Saturday. I will send out some notification on the time because my daughter is having a special event Friday. So by the time we get back from the hotel and check out, it's going to be after 12. So I will send, it's going to be a Saturday afternoon huddle, but I'll get back with you on the time because of the event that I have to plan for my daughter's 18th birthday. So we will get back to you on the time for Saturday afternoon. And if I understand, if you can't join us live, make sure you join Team Replay. We really appreciate it. Have a blessed day. God bless. And we will talk to you soon.